E-Gaming Bets, online betting for every esports fan. Dota 2 and Hearthstone, CSGO and Overwatch, StarCraft 2, the choice is yours. Express bets for multiple matches or live bets on the game you are watching right now. Know your way around Dota 2? Make a prediction for picks and bans. Playing CSGO? Guess the number of rounds in a certain match. Daily quests for all participants and all the best choice of payment systems. More than 600,000 users have already made their bets on the spectacular matches since 2011. EGB.com. You know for sure who's gonna win.
Alrighty guys, welcome back. We are in for the knife round on map number 2, Inferno. This is subtLe's pick. And we'll see if they can do a little better than 3 rounds this time around because compLexity just beat the living hell out of them on train 16-3. That's a big win. 13-round difference there, and we'll see how compLexity approaches this one. Opting, well, we'll see who manages to get onto the CT side. Get them with the decoys, boys. Knife's going in, even trades. Now it's going to be in the favor of the boys from compLexity, so we'll see them most likely go onto the CT side here. Shouldn't be too much of a problem. Yeah, they're going to opt to stay, and that is the smart decision here. So moving into this one, we'll see how they decide to approach this map. There haven't been a whole lot of pro matches on this just yet. You saw a couple over at the DreamHack Las Vegas, which was pretty cool to see. But still, people trying to find their feet on this map, seeing what works, see what doesn't work. And as of right now, we're going to see what works for compLexity and subtLe. See what subtLe brings to the table as far as their calls and bringing things forward. We see Juice bow out for them, and Tens is going to come in. So we'll see if that's going to be the difference maker moving into this map, or if subtLe is going to fall flat on their map choice. So we'll see what they have here as far as strats are concerned on the T side. We'll get to see it firsthand on their own map pick. So in we go, pistol round underway. Desi, Android, Def, Surreal, and Uber facing off against Polio, Ocean, Els, Rico, and Tens. We'll see how these guys go. Uber taking a quick peek towards Banana. Gonna fall on back. Potentially call for a little backup in that area. But look at the counter push coming out from the CT side. And Android continues with his pistols. He's gotten 6 pistol kills in the opening, well, pretty much the opening same amount of rounds. Making another one. Looking for a third. He's going to get it. Not going to be able to find the fourth. His Def is going to do more damage to him than the opposing team. But they will push the bomb up towards the A bomb site, and that's going to leave Rico and Polio in a 2 versus 3. Damage has been done. 3 kills in the pistol again from Android.
Bomb has been planted.
Now they've got to see what they can do to hold this bomb site. 1 in pit, 1 in sight. Def's going to come around the corner. He's looking for the headshot. Surreal gets spotted. Tagged up down to 38. Now the push is going to come out from Surreal. Trying to come around from Moto's side. Not able to peek it out yet, but there's Def. Finds one. There's the player spotted, and Def is going to double up. And bomb defuse is coming in. compLexity continue to roll. 1-0, and again, bringing you the pistols. Banana Jello, you're absolutely right. Android has been nuts, not just with the USP, but in pistols in general. I'm pretty sure he's gotten 3 kills in every pistol round so far. I'm pretty sure he got 3 kills opening things up on T side of train. He got 3 over at Ivy on train. On CT side, he picks up 3 this time around. So pretty much single-handedly swinging these opening momentum pushes for compLexity. Like I said, single-handedly. They're going to go in heavy on the rifles. 3 rifles, a Clarion, 2 M4s, and a UMP. And now the spray down starts. There's 1. Def looking for a little bit more, but the smoke's going to prohibit vision. Nice spin back from Android, second-guessing himself. Finds 1, finds 2, looking for a third down on Tree. Rico's going to be down there burning in the fire. And there it is, 6 kills for him in 2 rounds. Android having himself a bit of a game so far. Farming up those kills. Pawn Juice didn't quit. I believe he was just standing in for the first map. Back to the action we go. Bomb plant first round. Subsequent force buy into the third. And this is exactly what compLexity was hoping would happen. They go with the UMPs. They go with the FAMAS and 2 M4s. And we'll see what they can do behind this. They're going to push aggressive behind that. But Tens is going to be there. There's 1. Looking for the second. Not able to find it just yet. And Desi goes for the reload as opposed to pulling out the secondary. Now a fast aggressive push from Els. He's going to get clapped. Down to a 3-on-3, but the B-bomb site has been compromised. Surreal's going to have to hold the line. He picks up 1, down to start with 19 HP and Def on 14. This is going to be troublesome to say the least. Android's going to have to do the work. Picked up one. Opportunity for another 3K afoot. Ocean planning. One player playing back dark. One player playing over towards outside old car. And now we'll see what compLexity brings to the table in the retake. Going to start pushing in. Rico's going to draw first blood, but now they know where his position is. The smokes come out, all encompassing of that area. They're going to hop on the defuse. It's a 10-second defuse right now, but they're going to get off it. They're going to push right in, and there it is. Ocean, Big Daddy, the dog himself. K-Kona's in chat. subtLe going to get on the board early into this matchup. That is a nice job from the big man himself. Now, I saw something on Reddit earlier today, which was really cool. It was an incendiary grenade that lands right here. It actually drops right underneath. You bank it off of the ceiling. You throw it from right here. So you put your back to the coffins. I think it was in this corner. You aim it like right up here. You take one step and jump throw. It hits the skybox. Ooh, I'm way off the map. Hits the skybox and it lands here and it actually spreads all the way into the corner. Saw that on Reddit. Look it up if you guys get an opportunity. Because that was a really cool incendiary. That would actually have flushed that player out of the backside of the site and might not have had to waste a player going in to try and flush him out. Thought it was a pretty cool incendiary grenade to throw. 2-1 scoreline. Reinvestment from the CT side. It actually is a little better than it was into the last round. Still 2 umps on the board, 2 M4s, but Surreal's got his up. Glass cannon albeit, but the big news is he's been hitting some pretty crazy shots with it. Front side bracket control for the terrorist side as they come up towards the wrap. Looking for the action def and CT. Does have one of the M4s. They're going to smoke him off. Decides to go for the spray. Not going to connect anything. They're going to wait for him to burn out his bullets, and they're going to actually push him. Can't get the reload back in time. It's a CT wrap towards B, and now they've got 2 players in the backside of that B bomb site hunkered down looking for it. But this is a dangerous game that Uber's playing. Does manage to find one, pushes on forward, and Nate will take him down, but he does have backup in the form of Desi in the back lines. UMP is in the backside as well, but there's the jump up, there's the frag, and now Desi is kind of screwed. And now he's dead. Nice job from Tens working his way over top of Oranges to find his way into the backside. And that is going to prompt the rotation through Banana. There's a good flashbang into Android's Ojos. And that is going to hold him back for a little while longer. Spots one in dark. There's an incendiary to that area, but that player has long since evacuated that area. One CT, one first Oranges. Els is going to take a spot. Look at how low the T-side players are as well. They are going to bow out. Surreal without any armor. Not solid for the retake, and that will be another round on the board for subtLe. So 2 rounds in a row for subtLe. See if they can continue to string these together moving forward. They do salvage over the AWP and the M4 for the CT side. We'll see where they decide to put those going into the next round. But for now, Android, again, I mean, 8 and 2. Yet to get on the board is Els and Polio, but it's Ocean and Tens that are doing a lot of the work here for the subtLe side. There's the all pick they were looking for. That nade stack can come in and take you down in middle. You've got to be careful with it. Android, who's already tagged up. They're going to play past the M4. They're going to try to pick up another one, but Desi's spammed up. There's 2 more to beat. Close quarters battles. They're going to try to flush these players in. There's one. Looking for a second. Uber's going to find a second. 2 bullets left in the magazine. Not going to be able to culminate with another headshot, but that is going to put it into a 2 versus 1, which is manageable for Surreal. Now, they do smoke off CT, so he's not going to have vision coming in towards the site, and Tins is going to get an early position towards Coffins. See if they opt to go towards Garden. He's just going to walk through this smoke, and this might be the big move. Till Els gets the AK out in time and finds the headshot. A good effort from Surreal, but ultimately 3 rounds in a row now for subtLe. That was a fairly common position played by Uber in the old days when he was on the enemy squad. Before it became selfless, he used to hold Banana from the backside of the, well, in front of the sandbags down on Ivy, or Banana, not Ivy, we're not on train anymore, on Banana, and he was very successful over there, especially when he would pick up a P90 and just mow sometimes. We're going to see a reinvestment here. Surreal's on the FAMAS. That's one of those nades where you just can't get away from it, so you just watch it hit you. Boost up Pollo. I like this play from the T side. Taking a page out of the Team Secret female CS book. That's going to work out. Polio's going to find the headshot on Uber, open up that B bomb site. Now Desi's going to have to run for the hills. He's behind second oranges. See if he can get anything from that position. He does manage to find one, but they are on top of him. Literally on top of him. Tens is going to find one more. It's the second time that he's done that going in towards that site, and he finds a second. Nicely played from him. L's lurking over towards A. Does manage to find that headshot and finish off another one. That will be down to just Android in a 1 versus 4. Pop flash around the corner, but L's has time to duck away. Now Android just trying to stay alive. He's going to get almost spotted. There's the spot, and L's will clean it up. 4-2. So a 4-2 scoreline. They know that the save is coming out. Uber buying up a scout to equalize money. He actually dips kind of low there to 1250. He's looking to maybe take a peek down Ivy. It's a dangerous game playing that without any armor over towards Ivy. He just wants to spam down and see if he can clip anybody through the wall. It's a bold new meta strategy for this. We'll see if it happens, but looks like they are going to be going heavy-handed over towards the A bomb site. One player holding the off angle. That's the number 4 man. The rotation is already on. One holding in the back lines. That's Def. Trying to sit back behind default bomb spot. He's going to get cleaned up. Second player, Polio clips, and that's going to be Surreal down. So the 2 Brits are off the map early on in this one, and we will see Uber. There it is. Finally able to find one with the scout, so it is going to start to pay for itself a little bit. Desi in mid, standing there, monitor off. He's going to get clapped. Els manages to find him. That's going to leave it in a 2 versus 4. Not a lot that Uber's going to be able to do here unless he hits a headshot. The only thing he's going to get is headshot in return, so he's going to have to bow out. Android from the mini pit. Off the map. Els going to find him, take him down. That's going to be another 2-kill round for Els. And Uber, your last man standing. Holding on to the scout. Looking to get at least one more kill. Can't adjust the aim in time. The double scope. Not going to be fast enough. And now, Subtle. Looking pretty good here on the T side, I'd say, boys. 5-2. Reinvestment from compLexity. They're looking a little bit lost here on the CT side, and we'll see if they can do anything moving forward, but it is going to be difficult to say the least. Buyback comes back in. You're saying stop force buying, but look at Uber's buy right now. He's got a smoke, an HE, and a Molotov. And he's also got the M4 with body armor. Only one cut on the board, though. That's Desi, so be wary of that. 3 players early towards B. Fast push from the terrorist side. They're going to start to get in their face. Def going to get boosted up on the flower pots. Subtle slowing things down wholeheartedly right now, looking to find an opening pick, but nobody's presenting themselves right now. 3 players holding over towards the B bomb site. That's the big news right now for compLexity. If the hit comes in towards A, it could be bad news bears. You do have Surreal holding on arch side with an AWP. See what he can do from that position, because they are going to start tempting the fates over there towards mid. Smoke goes out. That's going to shy him away for the time being from executing. Flashbang will do the same. It's going to blind up Rico. No noise being made on the terrorist side for Subtle right now. And there's the rotation from Surreal. He's going to come back around, take a spot towards Palace. Or the apartment hallways, however you want to call it. Smokes go out. There's an incendiary towards the top side of Banana. 30 seconds, not leaving it a lot of time. It looks like they are going to go for a CT wrap, and there's absolutely nobody watching CT spawn. There's the rotation from Def going back over towards that area, but they have gotten out towards the Nook and the crannies, and now they're coming in towards the CT spawn, and they're actually going to bypass Def completely. Going to try to come back around. Spots 1. Ocean goes down. Desi in on 2. So though the pinch is working, it's not completely come to fruition just yet, and that leaves Uber in a tight spot in the backside of the B bomb site. It is down to Polio, though. He only has 4 seconds clipped before he can get the bomb plant, and that will be compLexity finally answering the call. Prime, this crosshair is pretty much the standard one. Crosshair size 5. Crosshair gap 0. Thickness 1.5. With the outline on it, no dot, of course. Early nade down Banana. Good damage onto Rico. They're going to boost Flower Pot again. They didn't really spot that the last round because Def fell off and went back towards the library side towards a bomb site. Early flash up Banana. Trying to shy away any confrontations that they might have in that area, but they've already got full apartment control. Android playing a dangerous game, as is Surreal, and L's quick into the apartments is going to find the opening pick on A. Now they're going to start executing, and Android is caught in a really awkward position. He's falling back in a pit. He's going to get incendiaried out of his position and flashbanged as well. He's going to have to turn away from that one. Smoke goes out towards the balcony side. They're going to isolate. They're going to find him, track him down, and kill him. And L's is going to find that frag. So we are going to go into a 3-on-5. This might be safe situation for compLexity to hang on to the rifles going forward unless they can find a pick. And Tens is going to make short work of that. Five on 2. Ocean going to give his life away for the sake of the information. Polio coming around the backside. Uber is out at Old Car behind the plank. Finds the frag anyway. Tens, though, in the meantime, did manage to catch Desi, so this is not looking good for compLexity. As far as holding onto their rifles are concerned, they know that this player is locked down in Banana. They're going to pinch in from the B-bomb site. They've already got L's up in the apartments, looking for the aggression towards the upper side. As of right now, Uber looks like he may just get away with his rifle unless they spam that wall. And he will. So he is going to carry the M4 into the next round, but it is going to be a 6-3 scoreline going forward, and this is going to be very difficult for compLexity to answer back. They are going to force into this round. Another M4 comes out, a UMP and a couple of pistols to work with. Surreal on the CZ, Android on the 5.7. But subtle, showing that what little they knew on Train, they know a lot about Inferno thus far, or at least they know how to exploit compLexity's CT side holds. Ever since Android picked up those 8 kills in the opening 4 rounds, he hasn't really done a whole lot behind it. Here's the push up towards middle. The boost on porch side works. And there you go. It's 3 kills almost simultaneously for the CT side, with only 1 frag coming back in the favor of the T side. Now L's going to be able to find another, but Surreal's ready for that mid presence. That's a dead body, my friend. Here's smoke on porch side. L's is going to shy away for the time being. Three versus 1 has to get the 4K to clutch out the round. Incendiary flushes 1 out, spots the second one in middle. Don't go one by one, boys. Smoke goes out. That's going to allow a little bit of movement here for the CT side. They have yet to actually pursue the bomb. Els has gotten himself out and towards the apartments, and this is actually a really nice play from Els right now. He's going to put himself into a position to be successful. They're both going to go around towards Arch side. If he waits long enough, he can actually drop out in middle. Not really have to worry about too much. Uber still in the top side of mid. Ups to go back down in middle. He could potentially find the 1v1 here. Bypasses him completely. Stealthy play. Should spot Desi. There's the headshot. Now he can forthwith in towards that A-bomb site, get a plant, and go library. That's exactly what he's going to do. Uber not very fast around the corner. Unfortunately, he's given up his back. Now, is Uber going to expect this? Yes. So L's doing a fantastic job in that 1 versus 1, but unfortunately comes up just a little bit short. Played that very smart. Was expecting both of those players from the CT side to be playing together. Unfortunately, they split, and ultimately it ends up costing him the round, and compLexity are going to be able to pick that one up. But that was a round that should have never gotten down into that 1 versus 1 situation to begin with. It was a 3 versus 1 that compLexity gave away a couple of 1 versus 1. So, well played in the long run by Els. Unfortunately, Subtle going to drop another round here to compLexity. 10 rounds behind us, 6-4 scoreline, 2 rounds still advanced for the Subtle side. Good nades down towards the Ivy hallway. I keep calling it Ivy because we just played Train, but it is Banana still. I don't see no Ivy boy. Shush. Close aggression. There it is from Android. Manages to find one. Doesn't go for the gun, and that's the right decision. Doesn't know if there's another player in position to trade for that. Although he should know that since he killed Els that there shouldn't be an opportunity for trade based off of the fact that he's been lurking most of the rounds. They've snuck one into construction side. Spray continuation here from Desi. He's going to find one, but that's all he's going to get. Uber's going to be in the back lines, though. Manages to take down one as well. Now he's getting wrapped on. Looking for the headshot on Polio. Does manage to clip him a little bit. Down to 8 HP. 18 HP, pardon me. But it's going to be Tens versus Android. 39 HP versus 91. Bomb yet to get planted. I guess you can spam that stained glass window. It should shatter when you do that and give vision in towards the construction side. That would be cool. Don't listen to me, Valve. Please, for the love of God, don't do that. Vision on bomb. Android in a good position here in 10's. Gonna... All right. Well, he gets it done. It wasn't pretty, but he gets it done. And a 6-5 scoreline now. compLexity starting to string some rounds together. That's 2 in a row. Money in the bank, shorty, what you drank. Subtle going to reinvest into this one. See what they can do moving forward here. Yeah, that was an ass-puckering clutch there from Android, to say the least. Peek out to top side middle. No AWP on the board here from Surreal again. Flashbangs and smokes towards the top side of mid, and Android's going to take an aggressive posturing looking towards the apartment side. Ocean gets caught out. That smoke is going to block vision. They're going to push behind this, though. There's 1, there's 2, there's 3, there's 4. Android is a monster right now. 6-6. (15-7) for Android right now. He just sprays them down, locks down that apartment hallway, and that's a beautiful job from him. Playing that forward position. He was there with the Mag 7 the round before, but this time around he's going to be able to spray down 4 of them. compLexity tie it up 6-6. Eco round is upon us. Subtle with not a lot of money. That nade, not really where they wanted, but Uber blind double headshot. Looking for a little bit more down here. They know that he's behind the plank, trying to chip him up. But he does have backup in Desi. There's the one. Continuation spray, trying to find the frag onto 10s, and it'll do just that. Clean sweep. compLexity regain the lead. 7-6. Back into the bye we go. Throwaway round to say the least for Subtle. 10 sitting on 16-8, only being caught by Android on 15-7 right now after that big 4-kill round that he had 2 rounds ago. And now we see a lot of pressure over towards middle and deep nades coming out from the terrorist side. It's going to be a flash. One player burning alive. Uber doubling up. He's going to back out through a Molotov, but he didn't take a whole lot of damage to begin with. And that's going to be a good opening again for compLexity. It's a 3-for-1 trade. Ocean and L's your last 2 remain from the SapphireKelowna.com days, where the girls are 4 out of 10, but the alcohol is 10 out of 10, bringing it all up to a 7.5 out of 10. L's right around the corner, 34 HP. Ocean looking for the trade, but there it is. Def gets himself out of dodge just in time. Not able to find the spray on Ocean, but he's going to be down to a minuscule amount of HP points, only 40. Uber getting aggressive on Banana, looking for the frag, spots him, takes him down. 3 kills on the round there from Uber. That is going to be an 8-6 scoreline. So now a golden opportunity for compLexity to have a relatively normalized half, I'd say. 9-6 on Inferno seems to be, pretty decent for both sides. 10-5 is usually where we went with it. Deep nades down middle. Def cleans up 1. Android going to open things up. And there's the flashbang. Oh, man, just complete slobber knocker going on down there in the bottom side of mid. Els is going to be able to answer the call, but look at this push down Banana. Completely unawares. Rico finds Surreal, but it doesn't matter. Def is going to trade. 9-6 halftime score. And now we'll see, not to hype it up too much, but we'll see if Android can go 12 frags over the duration of all of the pistol rounds. He's gotten 3 kills in every single pistol round so far. I'm going to Caster's curse him so he doesn't do it, but it would be really cool to see. I don't know who Grant D. Dota is, but thanks. Shedeek. Not slower knocker, slobber knocker, my friend. 9-6 scoreline going into the second half. One player from Subtle decided that they didn't want to play anymore. I'm just kidding. He just crashed. That was Rico coming back in here in just a second, I'm sure. But with that 3-round lead for the complexity side, things are looking on the up and up. They're able to string some rounds together to close out that half, getting a couple of round trades, but ultimately they end up with 6 in a row. See if they can culminate that into the pistol round victory and try and carry this one to a 2-0 clean sweep. As you can see, complexity were able to win the opening map. As Subtle's still sitting on a goose egg. Looks like an eyeball. It really does. Let's put some eyelashes on it. Can't do it. The longest eyelashes ever. It just won't draw sometimes, you know? Yep. Why would you draw there? Because I'm definitely not right-clicking there. It's an ugly-ass eye. Chillin' EXE, I always interact with the chat. I feel like it brings a synergy between those of you that are watching and only paying attention because of betting reasons, and those of you who are here for the actual entertainment behind it. I try to keep a nice little balance between the two. I try to keep it mostly professional. As I do enjoy casting for Starladder, and I enjoy casting in general. I'd like to get some more jobs in the future, but we'll see how that pans out. 9-6 scoreline, though. Complexity often rolling into the second half. We'll see what happens in this pistol round. I'm just going to follow Android and see what he does. Because so far in this series, he's gotten 3 kills in every single pistol round that has been thrown at him. Now, double sandbag stack. There's one on the board. It's going to be Def Uber. Well, he can't do it now, so let's stop following him. Def Uber and Desi going to open things up. Surreal watching the flank, finds one more. Quick flank down middle, and he's going to double up. So, unfortunately, it ends at 9. 9 kills through 4 pistol rounds for Android. Sometimes he doesn't have to do everything. 10-6 scoreline, complexity. They've got an opportunity here to get up to possibly 12 before the big buy from Subtle. We will see the force come out. Are they going to prioritize an AWP? Now, Ocean goes on to an incendiary HE57 combo. Opts to not go for the body armor. Nade down mid. Could do some damage. They're going to push aggressive behind this, and here you go. That smoke's going to cover up the presence of them getting close, but they know that they're coming. There's the double stack here from the terrorist side. They're going to net 1 kill, looking for a little bit more. Polio's going to give himself up to the death god, and that's going to be surreal to be able to culminate with another kill. Rico trying his hand with the 5-7, but they're all falling down. He's able to find 2 before he goes, though. Surreal is going to be able to trade that out. Now it's down to Big Daddy Ocean. O'Deeg himself. Can he do it? No, he can't. He's going to fall as well, and it's an 11-6 scoreline. Complexity finding their way to a 5-round lead now. Two MAC-10s UMP and 2 AKs to boot. That's going to be Complexity's buy into this one. 5.7, 2 P250s, and 2 USPs for Subtle. So they're hopelessly outgunned. Let's see if they're hopelessly out-aimed as well. Ocean holding the angle. Can hear him going aggressive. It's just going to send all of the SMGs up into the site. Def's going to find 2. Rico finally able to trade, but there it is. Ocean playing the bait and switch with Uber's going to be able to culminate with 1 kill, and that's going to leave him in the back lines. It's going to leave him tagged up down to 71. Don't throw the incendiary yet. Okay. Bomb is going to get planted here. Can they find the plant spot? Yes. Great success. I just heard a horse. That was weird. Coming around from the back side of construction. 2 players over here. Smoke goes out. That's not where they planted those, so they're going to have to push out in front of that smoke in order to get into the bomb site. Jump up here from Desi. 1 and 2. Cash money. 3 kills on the round for him. That's 1,800. Uber's not happy about getting USP'd in the back of his head by Ocean sitting back in the back of construction. Cheeky angle for him. Doubled up now, though. 12-6 for Complexity. First full gun round on the board from Subtle. No AWP in play. Uber yet to buy? Question mark? What is going on? Come back and drop me, damn it. Thank you. In the meantime, Def is going to get tagged by a nade down to 60 HP. See if he can recover going forward and find a couple of kills. Surreal in the bottom mid pit. I don't know. Do people still call it Mexi Pit, or do they find that to be, like, racist? Because that was always the call out in 1.6 in early CS Source and CSGO. I just wonder if that's still the universal call out for that bottom mid pit. Do you guys that are actually watching from Europe, Call it something different? You call it underpass? What do you call it? I'm curious to know. Call it Mexico? Tacos? Mexico? Racist? Fair enough. No normal player cares. Called Mexico or Pakistan? Really? Good angle there for motion. Going to find the opening pick on a Surreal. Immediately traded upon. Boost up on top of mid. Roof. That's going to net another kill. Are they ready for L's? Yes, they are. Things are falling to crap real quick here for the subtle side. Looking for another frag. They're going to push through the Molotov. Smoke comes out a little late. That's going to be 27 HP for Uber. 3 versus 2. Underpass in Germany. Safe zone for Trump is what you call it. Okay. Safe space. Probing for a little intel there. Subtle, not able to find a kill, so they're going to back off. They don't have any kits either, so it was a weak buy to begin with, but Subtle is going to bow out of the round. 12-6, now up to 13-6 complexity. And at least Subtle have gotten twice as many rounds on Inferno as they got on Train. They're on the hunt, too. They don't want to leave these guns on the board. Both players sitting in construction. That's a good smoke off. Def's going to charge through. He's going to get taken down. Rico finds him. Well played there from the Subtle side. Able to find 2 kills at the end of the round and force a couple of rebuys, but the money is already in a pretty good spot. That chicken just went ham sandwiches. Pause comes out. Subtle going to call that one. They need to talk things over to figure out what the hell they want to do, because ever since they were up to that 6-3 score line, it started to crumble fast. 10 rounds now, pardon me, in a row for the side of complexity. And again, I mean, things just not looking all that fantastic for the boys on Subtle. See what they can do moving forward here after this pause is relinquished. But what I'm going to say right now to you guys is just a hint, okay? You guys can follow me on Twitter at MegamanTV if you feel so inclined. If you feel inclined, that's all I'm going to say. If you appreciate the way that I cast these matches, if you'd like to follow me for CS action and possible streams and things of that nature, you can follow me on Twitter. You don't have to, but it would be cool. You can also follow Starladder on Twitter at their CSSLTV Twitter location. It's not a plug. It's not a shameless plug. It's just a suggestion. It's just a suggestion, guys. God. You know, just a thought. Maybe you wanted to help me out, help a starving caster out by, you know, giving me more Twitter followers, because that's going to help me eat for some reason. But that's you know, it's cool. First map score you can actually see right up here on the top of the screen, boys. Surreal opening pick onto Ocean. That's going to drop Big Daddy. They're already going for the wrap into CT. This is bad news bears for the CT side of Subtle. As they start to bring their way around, L is going to get trapped over here in Library. Wall banged down. Def's going to find it. Do they tempt the fates and go over towards the B bomb site, or do they turtle up and come back towards A? I feel like they're going to come back towards A, as they have taken over Library control. There is one player trying to hold from the backside of the site. That's Polio. That incendiary might reach him. Oh, it does. He's burning. Def is going to find one in the meantime, and that's going to leave it all down to 10s in a 1 versus 5. He's all the way on the B bomb site. Not going to have too much to do going forward out of this round, but we'll see. I didn't think that Molotov was actually going to reach all the way to the back of the site like that, but that's a little bit of a bummerino going forward. Now, 10s, he's getting pinched upon here from CT. Going to find one, tries to continue to spray, but Uber's going to be there and finds the kill. 14-6, 11 rounds in a row from complexity. Can't really call it a comeback. They were only down by 3, but this has been a romp ever since they got rolling. So things certainly looking on the up and up here for the terrorist side of complexity. They haven't dropped a round in this second half yet. That's 5 in a row. Polio makes 7 close range. It was Android that pulled this off in the opening half. We'll see what happens going into this one. If he does get dropped, Els is there for the potential trade. clearly a lock-on, boys. That was tempting the fates in mid. Flashbang out. Android ducks. Chicken wants to get in on the action. That would drive me nuts if that thing walked up the stairs and stood right in front of me like that. I would be so tempted to kill that friggin' chicken. I feel like I'm not the only one in here, guys. I feel like I'm definitely not the only one in here. Push coming in towards the B bomb site. Bomb is over there as well. They're not accounting for 10s in the fountain. He finds 2. Surreal trades. It's a 2 for 1. Rico on the back of the site looking for something. Not going to find it, but he dodges the bullet from Surreal's AWP. Good position from Ocean. Better shot from Android, and that's going to leave it into a 3 versus 3. Resmoke to coffins. Bomb gets planted. Barbecue. Old barbecue. Rip barbecue. Flashbang out around the corner. That's going to be opportunity for a peek, but the smoke comes out in the meantime, so they're not going to go for the peeks. Surreal spotted. Going to get tagged up here heavily. Might try to push back around. They're going to re-smoke this one. He's got to be careful. Rico going to find him with a nade out. Desi's there for the trade, but they trade back. And now Desi's going to have it all to do in a 1 versus 2. He's smoked out. There's the chase. There's the kill finally, but they don't have a kit. That bomb might be too far gone at this point. Oh, she gon' be close. Run, Els. Didn't get it. 15-6 now. They both go for the chase as opposed to one hopping on the bomb, and that will be match and series point for compLexity. It was about as close as he could possibly be there, but I didn't think he had enough time to begin with, and that was very close. So that is going to be the 15-6 score line. 9 rounds being the difference. This could be the last buy that subtLe actually gets to throw forward into this round. I wanted that defuse to make a liar out of me, but I just had an inkling that he wasn't going to have enough time. Incendiary to the top side of mid-10s. Nice spray control. Els and Ocean also going to double up. Ocean finds a second one as well. Managing to take down a third was... Who was it that actually found those kills? It was Els that found one. 10s, yeah. Okay. A little overzealous there from Big Daddy Ocean, but he's got to watch his back. He's got one encroaching upon him from the backside. Nice shot there. Now if he speeds up behind this, there's no time for Polio to go for the flank. Now, of course, Surreal has absolutely no idea that this player is coming around from the backside. He's going to continue to walk on forward. Is he going to check his 6? He's hunkered down in the corner. Could be a gun barrel spotted. Is Polio going to go to B? Spots the gun barrel. Easy frag. Savages the AWP, and subtLe down to a 1v1. Couldn't be any closer, but they managed to fight back. They managed to tear their way back through that round and find a 7th on the board. The unfortunate thing is the money is still pretty solid here for compLexity. It's not great. They've lost a lot of players in some of these rounds, but they are going to be able to buy. Another 20 kills on the board this time around for Android. Everybody, though, doing work. Only 4 kills separating top to bottom Fragger, whereas on the opposing side it's 21 for 10s, 13 for the nearest Fragger, and 8 for their bottom. So a sticky situation to say the least here for the subtLe side. Not the most formidable buy either. Ocean with an AWP, 3 M4s, and a UMP on the board for the CTs. Rico opting to go for a lackluster firepower to pick up the extra utility. Only 2 kits on the board as well. Polio and 10s. 10s playing towards B. Polio is going to be over towards the A-bomb site. Def might have gotten hurt jumping up off of the hay cart. We'll see where they decide to look. Hells is going to be right there around the corner. Ocean at the top side of mid. He knows that his teammates got his back. That was Def in the Palisade halls. Is he going to go for the peek? One of them is inching closer. Oh, we spotted him. He knows he's there. Def still not opting to take that spot just yet. Here it comes. And he throws it off a cliff. Counter nade's coming out towards the B bomb site. That's where the push with the bomb is, but they're going to have to rotate all the way back around towards A. It looks like this is all just going to be a ruse and a fake. Ten's doing the best he can over there. Takes down Android. That's top fragger versus top fragger. Push, execute in towards the A bomb site. Doesn't realize that one's in front of him. Desi almost drops right into the line of sight, but he's going to double up. He finds 2. Now the rotation came out to B. They've gotten the A bomb site, only needing to find 2 players. So the retake is going to be on. Ocean smoked off. They've fully smoked off the moto side. Flashbangs come out as well. He's going to try to get out in front of this one.